Hey guys, what's up? It's me here, JPineapple, and I'm back again for another video, and this time I'm going to be unboxing and reviewing Star Wars The Black Series Plo Koon. So let's get straight into this unboxing review, guys. I am so pumped for this. I walked into David Jones of all stores, and then I just found the entire wave sitting on the pegs. So for once, I have actually got something kind of early, so let's do a review of this, shall we? So here's Plo Koon, just for you guys to have a look at the box. Not many pictures of the box have really come out. It's pretty much just been Toy Fair pictures. At least that's all I saw until I saw these on the peg. So this is the box. Here's the little side art. It's pretty sick. It says Plo Koon here, 4+ Hasbro on the side. This is number 109 in the series, guys. Plo Koon. They are gonna go away from this packaging, but it's nice to see this one last time before they go into the new sort of era of Black Series. On this side, it says Plo Koon in this sick font as usual. Look at that red backing. I love it. I love this series, guys. Okay, here's the back of the packaging. The bio reads, A Keldor. I am not the greatest Star Wars fan, so I can't really pronounce it, but it says, A Keldor from Doran. Plo Koon was among the wisest members of the Jedi Order, respected for his level-headed analysis of events and unflappable calm. Unflappable calm? Okay, that's a little bit odd, but anyway, here's all the legalese and stuff. You may be able to see the UPC down here. Let's just take off this price tag. And don't freak out, guys. That's AUD. That's Aussie dollars, not US. So no need to freak out if I overpaid or not. Bomb. And there is the UPC for those of you who are wondering and trying to hunt this thing down. Okay. So, without further ado, guys, we're going to get to it and crack this thing open. We're going to do it on camera like we usually do. Let's do it, guys. Alrighty, there ain't no way I'm putting this thing back in package. Packaging rubbish to the side. Let's check this thing out straight out of package. Check this bloke out, guys. Look at that head sculpt. That is one nice looking head sculpt for Plo Koon. So much detail on this thing, guys. Whoa. Okay, it looks like he has a little robe on him as well. And this, I believe it can. Okay, you can flip it over him like this, so that way he can be sick and be like, yo guys, I'm edgelord, bro. Okay, let's see if I can take this thing off. I'm not sure if this is the same as the Mace Windu robe, but it surely seems like it. Let me see if I can pop his head out. Alrighty, guys, here is Plo Koon all out of the packaging, and this is one badass looking figure. Now, guys, I gotta say, right off the bat, yes, the robe does indeed come off. Here is the robe. It is a bit scary taking it off, though, guys, so be very, very, very careful with taking off the robe as usual. You don't want to rip anything, especially because this is a very large head, so I really want you guys to be careful when removing that robe. But once you get it off, it is pretty much the same thing as Mace Windu. At least I don't actually have Mace Windu, but at least from the mold, it looks like it's the same as Mace Windu's, except it has some different sculptings around here. You guys can probably tell better than me, in all honesty. So for all the accessories that Plo Koon really comes with, I'm just going to be honest, he only really comes with this saber, and if you want to say, he also comes with a little roby. So yeah, let's just take a look at the saber actually, and take a look at the detail in the hilt and stuff. So this is a nice saber. I like how Black Series are moving to thicker sabers. I think these are much better than the thinner ones that they started off with. Definitely has some really nice gold detailing, gold and black detailing. It even has a little bit of red. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. but this is a nice looking hilt. The saber does indeed pop off. It has an interesting looking indent. It has like these three little indents. And it is extremely easy to pop in and out. It's not really tight. I don't feel like I'm going to break it whenever I pull it out, so that's a good thing. That's always a worry whenever I get a lightsaber is, oh my god, is this thing going to snap whenever I pull on it? But with this Plo Koon saber, it's definitely a nice thing to know that I'm not going to break my lightsaber whenever I plug it in and out. So here is Plo Koon himself. Looking at the body, it is pretty much the same as Mace Windu. At least it seems like that, or like Qui-Gon Jinn as well. It definitely looks like that, but it has this nice sort of tan brown. I really, really love the sculpt of this mold. Obviously, this is supposed to mimic cloth, and I think Hasbro has done a really good job at mimicking that cloth look. It is a really nice looking mold. Yeah, I really don't know what else to say. It's a nice looking mold. They've got some nice paint details down here. I'm not sure if you guys can see that very well. How about I zoom in? But yeah, you guys can see it has some nice paint detailing, and the rivets, all the different details are there. The head sculpt itself, look at this thing, guys. This is just full of detail. This Plo Koon sculpt. Let's just take a look at it compared to a few images of Plo Koon online. So boom, 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 boom. There you go. It's a good head sculpt. Let's just say that. It's a good contemporary head sculpt of sort of showing how he was in Revenge of the Sith. You could kind of say this is a Clone Wars type Kit Fisto as well. Not Kit. I keep getting them mixed up because they're in the same way, but it's Plo Koon. It's a really, really dope head sculpt, I gotta say, and I really like the variation in paint. They have like this creamy black type mixed in with a bit of darker orange as well, along with this really nice like gunmetal mask going in here. This is a sick mask. These I really don't think, these are hard. You're not really going to be able to do too much with this head sculpt, but it's a nice looking one. Here is from the back. Of course, he has these little fat little lobe things. I don't even know what this is, what I'm talking about. But anyway, here's the top of it. Has a very interesting details. I will say it's a very interesting figure. And that's the neck. Not bad. Not bad. Pretty awesome overall. And I'm not even sure if, no, you can't really plug the hilt on the side of the belt, actually, now that I look at it, and that's kind of a bit of a downer. But anyway, here is the hands. It has some nice finger paint, and again, I believe, yes, some variation in orange on that hand as well, so that's really nice. Look at that fingernail, gunmetal, then it has sort of like a bit of like this different paint for the fingernails. That is pretty dope. It has more like a closed, almost like a closed fist, but it's kind of gripping. It's kind of the same for a lightsaber. I would have thought that Plo Koon would hold it in this side, but that looks more like a force pushing side, and this looks more like the side to hold the saber. So I believe he can also hold it on this side too. Oh, it's very tight. Let's see. I'm gonna force it in. Yeah, so Plo Koon can, of course, put it in the other side as well. Don't blame me, guys, if I don't know too much about Plo Koon. You guys can berate me in the comments about, oh my god, you were supposed to put it on that side. It doesn't matter. This is Plo Koon, guys. But yeah, actually, now that I look at it, that actually is probably the right way to put it in. I'm stupid. Alright, it doesn't matter, guys. Here is Plo Koon, and it's a really dope piece, guys. It really is. Seriously, I know I'm really supposed to save this for the end of the review, but I already want to say that I love this piece. This is already one of my favorite pieces that I've gotten into this year. I haven't even looked at the rest of the wave yet, and I'm already saying this is a really dope piece. Alright, so in terms of articulation, the head will move up. That's about as far as it's going to go. It's going to be that much, so it's nice. It moves down, not too much. It doesn't really need to move down, but it doesn't move down. For those of you hoping, it does not move down. Rip. It goes side to side, so pretty good there. Let's see about head tilting. Yep, it seems like it's on a double ball peg. I'm not going to have a look, but I believe it is. Rotation, of course, at the shoulder, it kind of goes outwards due to the sculpt of the robe here, so it's a bit odd, but anyway, there is a bit of an armpit joint that moves in and out, so of course it's going to be a bit hindered by the robe, but you can sort of push it into the robe. So the arms are really going to go, they're not really going to go forward at all, but I believe that armpit joint's really used for going backwards more than anything. So pretty good in terms of that. The arms will move out pretty good. 90 degrees is all you really need to go out. Not too bad. No bicep swivel. There is a single hinge at the elbows. Not too bad. Of course, we all wish there was a double hinge, but this is probably the more aesthetically pleasing way to do a hinge. There's a swivel right here at the elbow, and there's also swivels at the wrist, and they have the horizontal hinge, so in and out, or up and down. It really doesn't really matter, but it's that horizontal hinge that that's pretty much most common on most figures. This one, again, is the same type of hinge. This ab articulation is more down on the waist, so you can get some waist pivot. Nice. Some waist crunching. Not really that much on the waist crunch. Moves back a little bit. There's some waist swivel, not too bad, and a bit of pivoting. Not bad on the pivoting side of things. And then the legs will kick forward that far, so not bad. You can kind of do the boing, boing. I don't know where I'm going with that. Kicks back a little bit. Not too bad. Out to the side. I don't believe that's the split. No, it's not the splits, but it's not. It's pretty darn close. Thigh cut works fine. It doesn't. You can't really see the sculpt, so it's not too bad. Honestly, I don't mind that. A double hinge at the knee. Let's see how far that double hinge can go. Let's see. And yeah, all right. Those of you wondering, it does kick his own ass. Bing. All right. No type of boot swivel or ankle swivel, unfortunately, but there is a hinge at the foot that moves backwards very, very far, and it doesn't really move that far forward, if I'm being honest. Let's try and force it. No, it's not going to work. And then an ankle rocker pivot. For those of you that love it, we all do, let's be honest. So, this is a dope piece, guys. It really is. I might try and get the robe back on him. Ooh. Actually, does it? Do the arms move up and down? I didn't even test that out. Do they? Or is that just me breaking the armpit joint? And if it is... Oh, wait, no. What? Oh, okay. I'm not sure if that's just me breaking the armpit joint or not. I think... Yeah, okay, I better not mess with that. Alright, well, I'm going to get the robe back on this guy. And I'm obviously going to cut it because it's an absolute pain in the ass to get off. And I'm going to put it back on, and then we'll do some comparisons as well, guys. So stay tuned for that. Oh, and straight up, before I do any comparisons, this is how Plo looks like with the robe on. You guys did see it at the beginning, but here's how he looks with the robe on. This was such a pain in the butt to get on, but I did end up getting it back on. I think it may even be a bit bunched up. I don't know. But he looks like this pretty much, and you can pop this robe's thing sort of over Plo like this, so you can kind of get some sick shots like this. I'm not sure whether this is the same robe that comes with Mace Windu or not. This robe sort of comes out like this. It has these two flaps down here. So let me know if this is the same one that comes with Mace Windu. I do not believe it is because of these flaps, but I could be wrong. It could definitely be the same one as Mace Windu, so definitely guys, let me know in the comments below. I'd like to know, but this is definitely a really, really sweet looking figure. So let's just get straight into the comparisons, guys. Rightio, guys. So here is Plo Koon standing next to Count Dooku, and this is pretty much the only other Black Series figure that I have here with me right now. And they do stand up pretty well next to each other. I will be doing reviews of the whole wave if you guys want to know, but this is how he stacks up against Dooku, and that looks pretty cool. How cool would it have been if we had like a fight between Plo Koon and Dooku? That would have been pretty cool. I'm not sure. I'm probably going to get roasted in the comments. They may have fought already, and I'm probably going to get roasted in the comments. But anyway, you guys can feel free to roast me because that's a fair roast. But anyway, regardless, this is the dope size comparison right here. Look at that. These two look awesome with each other. Really do like these two figures. Both incredible. Thank you, Plo, for falling down. That's making me look like a fool in front of everyone. You stupid figure. No, I'm just kidding. This is a beautiful piece. Very nice piece. Alright, that's the comparison, guys. Alright, let's move on to the next one. And just in case you want to do some Star Wars X Power Rangers stuff, here is Plo Koon standing next to Lord Zed and Billy, Mighty Morphin Blue. Just for the lulz, here is Plo Koon standing next to the only Marvel Legend I have with me right now. It's Executioner, guys. So, yeah. Oh well, if you guys want to do some little crossover, you can do that. That's not too bad. And here is Plo Koon standing next to some random Overwatch character I found. I'm not exactly sure what the name is. I'll probably pop it up on screen right now, but here's that comparison. And oh yeah, I also have this other Overwatch character who won't stand, but I think her name's Farah or something. Anyway, yeah, there you go. That's the comparison. Pretty cool. Alrighty guys, upon further inspection, I have just realised that Plo Koon is in fact on a double pull peg, and you can pull it off if you use a bit of force. So just to let you guys know, it does sort of pop off. This was sort of the first time I did it, so it's a bit tight this time around, but that'll probably help in taking off the cape actually. So pop this one off. Let's just take out the saber. Oops. Okay. And this will probably make it much easier to actually take this robe off actually. So just pop the head off, and then sort of manipulate this robe off. Let's see. Yeah, alright, this is a heck of a lot more easier now. Yeah. Okay, off, up, and boom. Okay, so that's so much easier to remove the robe. So guys, just to let you guys know, you can actually do that. Just use a lot of force to pop the double bull peg off. So don't bother, don't actually bother making a big hassle of actually popping the robe over his head. Just pop its head off and it should work. Also, in doing that, I also found out that the neck is also on a different piece. So there's also a bit of articulation at the neck. It can swivel. It doesn't really hinge up or down, but it does swivel. So that's some pretty good articulation there for Plo Koon. But yeah, I just thought you guys should know that just while editing it. Yeah, that's a pretty easy way of doing it. Oh yeah, so now you get a bit more of a loosened up head, so you can actually get a bit more range, kinda. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. So definitely pop off your Plo Koon's head when trying to take off this little robe, guys. So it's a good idea to do that first. So there you go, guys. That is my review on the Black Series Plo Koon figure. I think it is so awesome that Hasbro is giving us more Jedi with this wave, especially more prequel figures. I really love these figures, so I really want Hasbro to keep on going with the prequel series. I would love to see like a Clone Wars type wave. This figure is awesome, okay? Even if it does reuse parts of Mace Windu, this figure I think still really does represent Plo Koon, especially from Revenge of the Sith. So I'm going to give this one a straight. So actually, now that I've actually found out that issue and resolved it, I'm just going to give this figure a 9.5. I've changed my rating, guys, because this thing is so dope. I'm not even kidding you. The fact is, they gave us a Plo Koon, and not only did they give us a Plo Koon, they gave us a damn good one, guys. So, 9.5 out of 10, which is the highest rating I'm really going to go for a figure. I'm not even a big fan of Plo Koon, guys. I'm not even a big fan of this thing, and I'm giving it a 9.5 out of 10. Guys, I love this figure. I love this figure, guys. This is a sick figure. Great Jedi. Oh man, I love this thing, guys. So it's definitely worth picking up. Definitely worth picking up. It's such a dope piece. There's not really much about this figure that I can really say is a drawback. Perhaps a way to store the lightsaber would have been a bit better for this figure, but you know what? Even without that, this is still an excellent piece, guys. So definitely pick this guy up if you can find him. I wouldn't overpay for this guy unless you're a big fan of Plo Koon. So if you guys do end up finding him in the wild and you guys are like, I kind of do like Jedi's, well, definitely pick him up. I think he is he's definitely a good piece, definitely a nice Star Wars figure to add to your collection. So, overall, 9 out of 10. It's a dope piece, guys. I really like it. So that's my review. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and comment down below your thoughts of this figure as well. Stay tuned to more reviews this week, by the way, guys. I'm going to be reviewing the entirety of this wave, so stay tuned for that. But until next time, guys, it's JPineapple signing out. Peace.